Welcome back and welcome to another Macramé Knots video. This one is part 2. If you haven't checked out part 1 and you are a beginner, definitely go check that one out. It has all of the most important knots to know and to learn as a beginner macrame artist. This one has 5 knots that I wanted to show you to add a little spice to your macrame pieces. So without further ado, let's start with the first one. It is the loop knot. It is extremely easy. You just take 4 cords, take the left 2 around and loop them around the right cords. And that's honestly it. Now the trick with the loop knot is that you don't want to just let it hang there like that. You want to stack the cords on top of each other so you can see the full loop. And then you can just continue to add loops, as many as you like. These are so simple but very cute. And see, I'm showing you the other side too, so you can start from the right and loop around the left, and you can kind of alternate them. And I'll show you guys a piece that I made where I added some loop knots to it. I'll go ahead and insert that here. So here's the piece I made, and if you look at the top, you can see 2 rows of loop knots. And then also at the bottom, where those tassels are, I also tied some loop knots in there. The next knot is going to be a barrel knot, and it's very easy. You just use 1 cord per barrel knot. You loop the cord around itself like so in the front, and then you tie around once, around twice, around 3 times, and then you simply just pull tight. This knot creates it almost looks like a little bead. It's really cute to add to the bottom of your pieces to finish them up, and it prevents your cords from fraying too much as well. So I'll show that again. So you simply just wrap the cord around itself in the front like so, and then you tie it around once, tie it around twice, tie it around 3 times, and pull tight. Now you can also tie more than 3 times around to make it a longer knot. I only showed 3 times in this video so that you could get the gist of it. And then you can tie them straight across, or you can kind of scatter them like I did here. And it creates a cool little effect. The next knot is the Josephine knot, and I'm going to use some tape in this one for the first go around to show you kind of how it should look as you're tying it. So you'll need 2 cords. Take the left cord and loop it around behind itself as I've shown here. So it goes down, around, and behind. Then take the right cord and put it over the left loop. So it goes over and over. And then take it under the cord, and then you go over the left cord, then under that loop right there. I had a little hard time because of the tape. Then you'll take it over itself right in the middle of that loop there, and then under to finish the knot. So this looks a little intimidating at first, but really it's just 2 loops kind of intermingling with each other. So I'm going to remove the tape and then pull it tight to show you the final Josephine knot. So there's how the knot should look. And I personally like to add at least another cord to each side once I've tied a Josephine knot, just because I think it makes it look really cute. So all you have to do is have 1 cord on each side, take your right cord, and just follow the exact path that first right cord made. So you'll just weave it in this same exact way. Once you've tied the first knot, it's a lot easier to add cords in the second way through because you're just weaving them in just the same way. Okay, now I'm going to take the left cord and weave that one in as well. The same exact path that we used on that first left cord, we'll just follow it with this second one. This knot looks a little intimidating at first, but honestly, once you do it a few times, it is really quite simple once you get the hang of it. So here's the final knot with 2 cords on each side. And I'm gonna do one more knot really quickly without the tape just to show you how it looks one more time. So take the left cord, loop it around and behind, take the right cord, over, under, around and over, under, under. And then just pull tight. Okay, the next knot is going to be the cross knot, so you just need 2 cords right next to each other. Take the right cord around the left cord and hold it there loosely, and that's the horizontal part of your cross. Then take your left cord up through the middle and then down, and that's the vertical part of your cross. Keep both loops loose at first. Then you'll take the right cord around the left, back up and through this loop, the vertical loop. So pull it through and then just pull tight, and you have like a little cross. And I'll show this one more time as well. So you take the right around the left and hold it loosely. Then you take the left up through the middle and then down and hold that one loosely. Then you take the right cord behind and then back in front and then through that vertical loop and pull tight. And you have a little cross. And I think it'd be cute to have a whole row of these, or maybe an alternating row of these crosses. Okay, the final knot I'm going to show is a berry knot, and I love this one. So it starts with 3 square knots. If you don't know how to tie a square knot, definitely refer to my first video, Macramé Knots for Beginners. I go in great detail on how to tie a square knot. So once you've tied 3 square knots, take the 2 working cords in the middle, pull them straight through the top, and it creates this little ball. And then the final step is to tie 1 more square knot just to secure it in place. So I'll show that again. Tie 3 square knots. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And then take the 2 middle cords, pull them up through the center, take the outside cords and tie 1 more square knot to secure the knot in place. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you'd like to see another macrame video of commonly used patterns, and please subscribe.